What's up, vanilla face? Skeet skeet. Let's get right into it. Let's do some analysis. Actually, after Monday, or on Monday, we did pump. There was very heavy buying overall since then. If you look at CVDs, both perps and spot bought pretty hard. Yesterday, however, or even on Monday, we saw that we pumped and open interest increased pretty heavily. Did not have to drop that far to flush out all the OI, and we kept pumping afterwards. Open interest increased even more then. Yeah, open interest increased a lot more, and there was a very good opportunity to short with this golden pocket here, as you can see. Short here, stop loss above the high. Short, stop loss. And then, yeah, start to take profit below this low here. First, a lot of orders, also big orders protected, but they were spoof. And yeah, open interest went down quite a bit again. Lots of shorts closed, especially on Bybit. They flushed out the Bybit longs. A lot of shorts closed as well here on the drop. Binance closed the longs a little early on this candle. They reopened when they pushed into this very large limit order. And yeah, we still have bullish structure, so you want to look for longs here now. I would say we have kind of here the breakout, go up, retest of the retest. So we have this retest here. We broke above, retested, went higher. Twice with open interest increasing. That's very normal. That's what usually happens. With those two breakouts and retests, the retests are there to flush out open interest again, and that's the same thing it did here. We dropped down, we retested here, so it should stay above that technically, but we have not flushed out all of the open interest. So even if we drop down a little lower, like even if we drop down here, I would still look for longs until we are above that high, since market cipher looks pretty decent with green money flow on the 1 hour with exhausted momentum. Also something very interesting. So yesterday in the noon we pushed up, we went down, and you could see how money flow increased even though we did not go up. So that indicated weakness, and that we probably would go down since money flow has to reset a little. Actually did short that. Count is now on 800. It's really going up and down. 8 hours still has room to the downside. Money flow looks good for a little more upside. Maybe like that. Let that reset and then go up. Do you have some wisdom for us today? Yeah, that kind of wisdom. No, no, not really. I I did. I went to the gym yesterday. I was in my calorie deficit very well, and then I met up with someone and we drank a beer. And then we went somewhere else and I drank 2 more beers. So I'm up 500 calories. That's not good for my diet. I'm neutral, not in a calorie. I don't. I didn't technically eat or drink too much, but I'm not in my deficit. Today I will be. What the hell? Why not? No, I am. I can't spill wisdom. First of all, I can't give out too much wisdom. I have to do it step by step, and um, it has to. I have to get in a flow state, like a monk. Overall, yeah, still looks good. Might range here a little more. Reset momentum. We have vectors here. We have longs open on Binance and OKX, but they are harder to flush out. So it still could go up, but I think that would actually be a nice setup as well if we see longs get flushed out here. What's S&P doing? Going up. What is STRC doing? Ranging. Not strength. On our vector candle here, we retrace pretty much all the vectors here. So that would have been a potential long setup, I guess. Traced all the vectors here and retested its trend line. How do you see the market cipher on the 1 hour, especially since you said that it was showing weakness but the money flow was very green? Now it was the 2 hour that showed weakness here. Because here you can see how the money flow was going up even though we got a red candle. And that opens the door for more downside because money flow has to reset. Money flow goes up, but we still push down, and then combined with open interest, so that was very high. And the typical behavior of retesting the retest and flushing out the OI, I think it was a very bearish sign. We also had just hit the golden pocket here. And yeah, 2 hours showed not a lot of strength. Right now it looks good again because it was able to kind of reset momentum was able to reset money flow a little bit. The 1 hour looks solid. 1 hour doesn't look bad. Yeah, still green money flow, exhausted momentum. Might take, maybe do something like that. Also possible since UOP is high, later UOP resets. And also the higher time frames. There's still, on the momentum waves, there's more downside possible. Doesn't have to, it's not looking weak, so it could also just go back up. The 8 hour is also, it's the same like with the 4 hour. Momentum is still pretty high. I mean, it can still do something like that. But, so, I mean, just ranging and going sideways would reset it a little bit. But I wouldn't bet on that. So, I would say that's more bullish than bearish overall. If there's confluence with the lower time frames, if lower time frames say we go up, we're probably gonna go up. I think I went over everything. If there's still any questions, feel free to ask. Cause I will end stream now, I guess. Then we can go to the gym. I need a little more time. I just woke up. I have to eat and stuff. So I'll do that, and then we can go to the gym in maybe like in 30 minutes. And then yeah, we can look in the gym what we can do afterwards. So everyone, thank you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Always, if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer them. Overall, yeah, just be a little more careful. If you have market cipher, I think just wait for an opportunity to come, really. And I think based on market cipher, you can enter a trade maybe later. But yeah, be careful. Don't over leverage.